5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The exclusive top 20, top 20.
And we do have a guest today, as always. Let's say about Rona Batu Exclusive Top 20. We are exclusive. Renale Southside Moscow. Welcome to Exclusive Top 20.
Hello, hello, hello.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks, and you beautiful
Yeah,
self.
can you please holla our listeners from all 18 towns?
Hey, to all my listeners, all my fans, and my Southside people, man, I like to say hello, hello, hello. Again, you know, it's your boy Southside Tito, Southside Dre, Southside God, and I'm reporting live from the Rock FM.
I believe, Mewahau, Hagaba Falibitola Southside Moscow. What's your real name?
My real name is Mosa Mosholo. Those are like my full names. And yeah, I'm from Kronstadt, 23 years of age, and I'm a musical artist.
So, all the way from Kronstadt. Wow. Popo! Zamza, we need that. Right, Shokarede. Well, welcome to Exclusive Top 20. It took your time. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Can you please tell our listeners what type of music do you do?
I'm a trap soul artist. Yeah, but I can like jump on any genre of music. You know, as a musician, you shouldn't really label yourself and say, hey, I do this type of music, I do that. Do whatever you can do.
All right.
You know.
So, when did you release your first track?
I released my first track in 2012.
Right.
The name of the song is Superfly, and I was on the song with K-Cam. He's a cousin of mine, but he doesn't make music anymore for some reason.
All right. So, the name Southside Moscow, how did you come with that name?
I'm not only representing my city, I'm representing my country,
Alright.
which is South Africa,
Yeah.
which is the South Side.
All right.
And I'm hypothermic, meaning my hands and feet are like always cold. And you know, Moscow is like a very cold place, so you know that's why I went for the name Moscow. But it's also a nickname for Mosa, for where I come from.
Okay. So, you've just said you do trap music.
Yeah,
So,
trap
have you
soul,
always
actually.
done trap music, or have you also tried other genres?
I've tried R&B, I've tried Jamaican vibe, and I've also jumped on house beats, but then I've never really recorded on one. I just freestyled on them.
Then you decided to do trap.
Yeah.
How na genre ingo yezang
Yeah,
trap
it's not
effect?
trap, it's like trap soul. You know, let's say it's like a little bit of trap mixed with R&B. Yeah.
All right. So like, do you listen to Lujol Puta's music?
From where I'm from, I can't really tune in. Yeah.
So, which artist would you like to do a collab with?
Tory Lanez.
Hanka Lujol Puta pay.
Oh, okay. Triple J.
Okay.
Triple J.
Nationally?
I'd say Nasty C.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nasty C.
So, do you have an EP?
Yeah, I have an EP out now. It goes by the name of The Lost Girl, and I released it last year in December.
I was about to ask you about that EP that you released last. Can you please tell us more about that EP that you released last year?
Okay, last year I was having a really hard time via the relationship I was in
Okay.
with somebody, and you know I just decided to write an EP about it because I'm a person that actually expresses myself through music. I'm not really a person that likes to go to another person and tell another person my problems. I feel like I express myself better on a song. So I decided to write 4 songs actually about this particular person who was actually making me go through a hard time because I was really in love with her, but then she was a lost girl. That's
So
why the
there,
EP is Lost Girl EP. But then, you know, it's all in the past now and all is forgotten and forgiven, and it's time to make, you know, new music and focus on the positive.
Right. So, jwalo ka o le motho a motjha monyenyana dilemong tsa hao, there are challenges because I believe it is not easy. So, what are those challenges that you faced since you released your first track?
My first track. Well, you know, when you release your first track, you always gonna need fans. That was like my first challenge. I did not have fans. The studio was
Right.
always around. We always at the studio. I always at niggas at studios, but then fans, like getting my music out there and letting people know that, hey, I'm here and I make music now, and yeah, it's just what I do. It was hard, and getting paid was another challenge, because nothing is for free out here these days. When you're good at something, you shouldn't even do it for free. So there were times where my friends would move, the ones who had a studio, and I would have to like look for another studio, and I would have to pay for that. And it's hard out here. I mean, like our situations are different, so sometimes I had to like pay for studio time, and I didn't really have the money for it, so I'd have to wait a while.
Wow. So were there any people who were telling you that you can't rap, you can't write, your songs are lame? There are people like that. Were there people like that in your life?
There were actually people like that, and the funny thing is that the same people who actually told me that I cannot do that are the same people who are actually begging to make a song with me right now. So, it's life. It's a real. Sometimes I'm telling you that you can't do anything. Tomorrow I realized that, I was actually wrong about this kid, and I want to jump on a song with him. That's like the situation right now. Life is like a table, and tables turn.
Yeah, James. Katumela papa.
Ai hamonate ke khotso. All the way from Kronstadt.
Yeah.
La tla kwano. A ke kona le shapa ka di bling bling o monate.
It's our culture.
Alantlela le nna ke a
next time.
ke tla ntsha ke a casino bana di ke di casino dia motšhini wa go ting 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 tshwanetse ke pote ka
yeah, there was something about the case I didn't like. I was set on to so strong.
ngwaneso jela ha re bua ka taba tsena tsa music le re la o etsa ka kwana a ke tsebe Kronstadt level go mo ha dia fapana ka lo mare he ke batla o tseba rena support le fumana Kronstadt fela ka biyona lapeng mo dulang e batla le jwa
yo hot money, it's beautiful, to be honest. Like it's beautiful, it's huge, like because I'm like sitting towning
yeah
everybody knows everybody. So how when you're doing it, like when you're making good music, it actually goes out there and everybody wow recognize. I forgot
so ntwe ha e ba batlang ile go itseba ka kwano o na le re dipina di ikele fela dipina di etso ke mang ha leleje ba tsa tseng
kin
go kwena tsa dipina di beat and everything.
Okay, the beats I actually beats I got from JOT, from Triple J, from Freaky, 6ix9ine Banger. Yeah, I'd say that's like the top 4 for me.
All right. So na lo ra o tso
and Ladies and Beats.
Na lo re o re betse fela pina yo tlele fela go gana kare 1 2 3 botswa ka ba watswa o mola ka ba tla ibona man.
Like sometimes ke tswa bo misone and like I think of something that happened to me probably about 2 years back, and I would actually write about that.
All right. Oh, di tla jwa le dipina ho
like sometimes you think about ntshelo go ndi etse bo magale, and then you like write about that because music is timeless.
So
it doesn't matter.
Study
like that.
the parents
Yeah, I do have actually both.
O tla fela o ya ka mane ka kishini ntse gore ba re ona wa hlanya ka ba mhle mo support ba tseba
no ba
tseba ga
yeah, they know for that money. Like I actually started. I knew like I'm gonna make music, so my parents never really had a problem with me doing that. Actually, they're very supportive of that.
So ba utlwisisa this kind of music lo reng wena wa o yetsa ka kwana?
Yeah.
Oh, ba support.
Yeah, my mom is like my biggest fan.
All right. Na le pina tsa ho tse lo reng wa di bina mhlomong.
Obviously, if somebody's your biggest fan, there are songs that they sing along to.
All right. Ya utlwisisa ka ka. Are sa tsena ntse re hatela pele ka nedi. Sentse rena le mabaiti ba rona ka kwano. All the way from Kronstadt. Kronstadt mona maukeng. Ka pentse le maukeng, se le mozo.
It's mozo, yeah.
Oh, mozo. Ke batla o tse maukeng, why ke o kae? Ona le plek o thung ke maukeng. Kapa ile le fela ke yona Kronstadt ka bio.
Actually Kasi like location.
Oh, jolo ka vela go mona le Thabong.
Yeah.
Kronstadt ke maukeng.
Yeah.
Tshwarwalo ke utlwisisa jwale o shwa lore o na le pleke e jwalo ka moo ke la ka fitlha neng mono Kroonstad a ke a bona ka nnete vibe e teng ka moo monate o teng ka moo. Yeah. So Welkom mo ka kwana o soka o
No, ke kile ka dula Welkom for like 2 years.
guys to village.
Ne ke dula ka Mshongoli.
Oh, Mshongovi.
Just next to Zokabalo Stadium.
All right.
Ne ke dula there. What's that one in Tabos Inn?
Na Thabo ke tsa fela ke Thabo.
Yeah, there was a place called Tabos Inn, and then it was a tavern, and then they it was like closed, and then there's like a room there, so I was renting in one of the rooms.
So since you ntse mona le ntse music
I can kill a cat. It's not my first time actually here.
Kere like how ntse le hona mona o ntse etsa music.
Yeah, I was making
still.
music. Yeah, I recorded Shorty here actually.
All right. Jale di shows tsa lona tse dintse tse le rona o tlo ba le tsona ke tse fe?
This year, I have a show on the 2nd of March. It's in Vaal. 20th of April. It's in Kroonstad at the Easter Shambies. And other ones are still pending.
Are we invited?
You haven't really. No, everybody's invited. Just go get your tickets and pull through, and I'll entertain you all and give you all a great time.
Jalo o re tshepisa ntse tse smart ya re tla mo.
That's a fact actually. Like everything's gonna go great. I promise. It's a promise actually.
Right.
I got you.
No, re tla theola mo. Ndiyena tsenyana tse.
Aye.
Re tla. Ere mona le pina ka kwana le re tlhomo batla gore ba la yona re ba pala yona ka kwana.
Yeah. The Pina ke Lost Girl. It's part of the EP. It's on the EP, which I recorded last year. It's actually about this girl who actually put me through a hard time, but I won't mention any names unfortunately. So yeah, it's actually the main song on the EP, and it's like my favorite song. And everybody's listened to the song has said the song is good, and that's all that matters. You know when you play like a song for people, and you never actually get like one negative comment. Like that's just how the song is. I love it so much.
Alright, ke ena pina ke ratile.
Thank you.
Ena pina ke ratile ka nne. Jale mmino wa ha o thola la ka mhlomo ha ro batla.
On SoundCloud.
Oh.
Yes.
Ria.
You go to my Facebook page. There's a link. Actually, there's a couple of links, but they all go to SoundCloud. So if you're ever looking for my songs, just go to SoundCloud. Or just search for Southside Moscow or Lost Go EP on SoundCloud. You'll find it.
Ha re bua hape le bitso la Facebook ya ha mo ka o thola teng ke
Southside Moscow.
Ndate. Ba o fumana hona mo fela. Ha ba tlikile mo ba kgona.
On Twitter, it's Southside Moscow everywhere actually. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, it's Southside Moscow.
Kaofela di jwalo. Wa utlwahala ka kapa utlwahala morena gore wa sebetswa Kroonstad ho bapala morena ana go le tjena ke tlo fa usiwa.
Okay, sure.
Ke nka go subla ga ke tlo fa ena like
No.
ya ke lala
No.
ke tlo fa ena e be na go tsa dipotso na le potso tse le go tata go botsa tsona.
Okay, sure.
Okay, Southside Moscow. Gonna 60-second quiz, ne? You don't have to sweat, just have to think. If you listen to the show, how to ne? All right. Are you ready?
That's how.
Ready?
Yeah, like I can't tune you in my CV.
Limit.
Okay, but go ahead. Let's go.
Okay. What is the name of this show?
The Rock FM.
What was our #1 track on the show last week?
I don't know.
What is the frequency of the Rock FM?
90.9.
Give me one name of the presenters of Exclusive Top 20.
I don't know.
True or false? The abbreviation of Fate in Fate Beat stands for Freaky All Day Every Day.
False.
What is the email address where you send your tracks to be played on Exclusive Top 20?
gmail.com.
Excuse?
Is it my email or your email? You literally put at the Rock FM.
Name the artist that released his mixtape on the first day of January 2019.
J.
Which is your favorite song on our chat right now?
Ghana know me.
True or false? Hofstad falls under Jilbuza district.
False.
True or false? The Rock FM is the #1 community radio in now gone.
True.
Gone is the time.
Alright.
What's next for Southside Moscow?
What's next?
For
New
you.
music.
What do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
The biggest artist in the world.
Any bookings?
A few.
What else?
The one on the 2nd of March. I actually forgot the name of the event. I'm sorry about that, but I'll let you know tonight on Insta, Facebook, and Twitter. And the other one is on the 20th of April at Baby's Car Wash,
So
which is the East Shanice.
All right. So if people want to follow you, where can they follow you?
On Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Southside Moscow.
All right. Thank you so much for coming to Exclusive Top 20. It's been really, really nice. Although I'm the real Black Rebel, he's Jamza 45. Ne?
All right.
Next time, how old?
The real Black Rebel and Jams, ladies and gentlemen.
Again.
The real Black Rebel and Jams.
Thank you so much.
Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
Where can my fans follow you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram, I'm Nozuko_Black Rebel. On Twitter, Nozuko Black Rebel. On Facebook, Nozuko Black Rebel. Nkuku, that's me.
You good at what you do? Hence I asked. So you heard that, ladies and gentlemen. Follow my girl, please.
Yes, they must.
She deserves the follows, man.
Thank you so much, ne?
This was a very nice interview. Thank you so much.
Good luck, man, with everything, with your music. Good luck, and continue doing the most because you are doing the most.
Thank you
Shout
so
out to
much.
you.
Thank you so
Any
much.
shout outs?
Okay, firstly, shout out to Tins, Joey, Katolo, and Queso Gang. Shout out to Moonskate Money Bands. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my cousins. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to Stelco. Shout out to Sasai Lee. Shout out to Khalele Zhang. Man, shout out to everybody who's effing with me, man. Like, hey, shout out to Kronstadt, everybody, the Salma Sasa people. Shout out to everybody. But most importantly, shout out to God. Yeah, shout out to God.
Thank you so much. Mama Medicana has Southside Moscow. Wow, how does it like?